So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the Aston Martin Super League Conference, and the way to go, and it is going to be Octane Racing. That takes it into turn one, or is it? It could be Lewis here, Jesse, and I think it is Lewis who takes it through turn one for the first time, and it's Lewis from Carlos Octane from Mami Khan. Mami's gone slightly wide. There's a big incident at the back, and Mami's gone round and round and round, and unfortunately, same again like the AWRC there, Jesse.
Yeah, that early turn really caused some problems there. I don't know why. That's not the toughest corner on the course, but we'll see what happens going forward.
Yeah, definitely. As we said, Lewis is taking the lead from Carlos Octane in second, Digby now in third, Kraken in fourth place. Jamie is there down the inside. Looks like Demon Dave's had a demon start. He's now in sixth place. He's going to be running outside as they come into the braking zone. He has done it. He's gone around the outside and got it done. Great move from him. And now into fifth place. He's enjoying himself out there, Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, they came through pretty clean. I just don't know what happened on that first one. Otherwise, they got it lined up pretty good, which is nice. You can avoid incidents that way.
Yeah, definitely. You see what's he trying to look down the inside. I think that is at the back there. Hasn't quite got through. Digby's having a good run as well. Wide goes Dave. It looks like he had a little bit of an issue there, or got forced. We're going to take a look at that. Let's see what happened there. So they're going around the outside. Jamie's got the inside line. Just leans on him a bit and pushes him out wide. Really should have just held the line on the inside, and that's Dave back to that position. And there's
wide. Nev goes wide.
Nev goes wide. Free abreast nearly as they come around the left hand. There's a penalty for Dave, and Nev now into sixth place. So great to see Ayrton there in sixth place, and Rossi's still trying to get through. Zoe's having a good run as well. Mami's still on the back of this group. There she is. In well, there's Richard Pugh in 12th, which is a real shame for him. Hopefully he'll get back into this, and Demon Dave's gone all the way back into 10th place, so a very frustrating start for him, and a penalty. So just needs to get himself back together there. But Zoe's on the chase. Let's go on board with Zoe, because she's got two Aston Martins in front of her, and she's looking to pass them.
Yeah, Zoe's she seems like she's got a really good tempo here early on. I was wondering how well she would do, but I feel like she's got a good handle on things.
Yeah, definitely coming into the bus stop for the first time. It's still Lewis in the lead, followed by Octane in second, Carlos Octane in second place, followed by Digby having a good run here in third. There's Kraken in fourth, with Jamie now opening up the taps in fifth place. Then we have Nev Kirkpatrick holding off Douglas in the TDV car. Seventh place, there he is. With Watsy chasing him down behind, and Zoe also on the back of this. Mami's done well. She's managed to stay with the group, with Demon Dave in front of her. And she's going to have a look to see if she can get that pass done. On the brakes as they come into the turn, and he goes sideways, and this could give the opportunity for Mami to have an overtake, but not quite close enough.
If I remember right, I think Digby qualified relatively low in this field, but in the qualifyings for the different leagues, but he seems to be doing really well so far, up in third place.
Yeah, he is. It's a real shame, because he was there. He was, we've seen him drive very, very well indeed, but now on the chase with Carlos in second. Again, another one that could have been a lot higher up. Oh, there's someone went flying off there. I think that was a glitch. I think Kraken's got some severe technical issues like we have here in the studio. But Digby holding third, Kraken in fourth, and Jamie's having a good run now as well. So he's having a look. Oh, goes wide, does Kraken, and that might give Jamie the opportunity. And looks like Watsy also having an overtake on Douglas there, Jess.
Yeah, that was a nice move. He came in just the right time on that last corner and managed to keep him on the outside.
So good stuff from the drivers. So Lewis still in lead, Carlos Octane in second, Digby third. It's battle for 7th, 8th and 9th respectively is still kicking off, with them trying to chase down Nev. So Nev's cutting off very, very well, and Douglas goes very, very wide, nearly hits the cameraman. Well, obviously the cameraman being really stupid if he's parked there, but he could have made it very interesting indeed. But it's Douglas in 8th place. Zoe's looking down the inside for a position.
Kraken off.
And Kraken is off. Let's have a look at that. He was, where was he, in 6th place? Was he 6th place somewhere there? Oh no, there he is. He's going for a shot into the inside lane on Jamie there. Doesn't quite do it. Goes very, very wide. Tries to put the power down. Doesn't work, into the gravel, and that's going to put him right back into the thick of things, isn't it? So really unfortunate for Kraken there. So Nevin now up as well. Nevin's gone through. Watsy's going down the inside as they come up to Blanchimont. He's going to get that pass done as well, so he goes through. So a bit of a bad lap there for Lee. He goes wide again, could get a penalty there, but manages to hold on, but Lewis is in the lead. 1.5 seconds from Carlos, from Digby, being chased down by Jamie in 4th place. So that's top 4 really starting to pull away here, Jesse. But top 5 backwards, it's a train and everyone's got a ticket.
Yeah, they are spreading out a little bit, though. I think some of these corners are taking a toll on some of these drivers. There's a lot of corners to go through and remember in this course. It's a long course, much longer even than the last track we have. Almost a minute longer. So it's a lot to handle on this course.
Yeah, definitely. So Lewis there, Carlos in 2nd, Digby 3rd, Jamie 4th, and then we're going to watch Never go through. El Rouge there and goes through. Nicely done, nice and smooth. Keep an eye on Neiman Dave because he was thereabouts, but I think he's still stuck, and you can see what's he trying to get in the toe there in 7th place on Kraken. Goes and has another pop down the inside. Could get it done this time. Hard on the brakes. So he's surely going to overshoot there, Kraken. To hold it, he has. Again, just skipping and jumping. I think Watsy's a bit worried. So Jesse, sorry about that, mate.
Oh, no worries. Digby's got a rearview mirror full of Jamie right now. It's a pretty good battle there for 3rd.
Yeah, we're looking at it now, and he's looking very, very quick indeed, isn't he? So Digby holding 3rd. See these 4 are definitely pulling away. Never now still there in 5th place. Wide goes Jamie, and that could cost him, and he's back on track, and he's managed to hold it. Great car control there from Jamie. Digby managed to fight another day and stays there in 3rd. Again, dirty tyres, and he's off again off the track. And
it might be a disconnect.
He's not looking good at all, is he? He's starting to get back into the swing of things, but dirty tyres, you don't want dirty tyres around this track, as we've seen so many times. It can put you out in the sticks quite literally, and still trying to get that car under control. This has really helped Digby to pull away. 2 seconds now, and he's on it. Great stuff. Battle for 5th, still Kraken from Watsy, from Douglas. Zoe's now dropped down to 8th place. Dave's not far behind now, so we know he's been a pretty quick driver. If he can get back into the swing of things. Mammy's now on the back of this as well, so that's good. She's now back in the pack with the guys in front. Everyone's going through the bus stop now, so it's Lewis now 4.8 from Carlos, from Digby. So Digby's closed up half a second there, Jesse, on that bus stop chicane.
Yeah, you can make up a lot of time in a hurry there, that's for sure.
Comes into the right-hander. A little mistake there from Jamie. Manages to get it back settled down. And definitely closing in now is Digby. Let's go on board of him as he goes through. Creeping left and right, flat out through this sector. A bit wide there from Carlos Octane. Penalty there. Okay, don't think he has, so very, very lucky there not to get a penalty, and Digby is 2 tenths up on the leader's lap, so this will be interesting.
Yeah, those guys, man, Digby and Jamie, those guys are racing their butt off right now, especially Digby. I can't believe how well he's doing right now. I mean, we know he's a good racer, but man, he's just kind of shocked us here to start.
Yeah, he is indeed, doing very well. And there he is in 4th place. There is Kraken in 5th. There's Douglas there in 6th place. Watsy, Zoe, and again overshooting the corner, goes flying off the track, comes back on, gets another half-second penalty, which is not what he wanted. But Mammy's also there in the mix. Oh, that's a shame. Nevin was now dropped into 11th place, so not too sure what happened to him. He was there in 5th, wasn't he? So did he spin out somewhere and we missed it because he went through a rouge okay, so not too sure what happened there, Jesse. Well, he'll be bummed out about that because he's now in 11th place.
Seems like there's a lot of these drivers that are overshooting these corners badly. I think some of these are a little tricky. You know, all you have to do is just let off the gas a little on some of these, and I think they're just, maybe I can push all the way through and keep the gas down. It's not working out.
Yeah, definitely hasn't worked out at all, has it? So there's Digby in 3rd, there's Jamie in 4th, and again, just a little bit wayward is Jamie. Still trying to close that gap up on Digby. We know he's quick, but through the qualifier, he did like 2 laps and stopped, which was very, very strange. Kraken is under real pressure from Douglas now. Let's go on board. He's going around the outside, and there's contact now. That could be a glitch contact. Hopefully that's all it is and he doesn't get a penalty. And again, he's all over the shop and that is not good. So hard on the brakes. We'll have to reassess the situation. As you can see, tries to get the turn in on Kraken there, but that's
got a penalty.
So did he get a penalty? Did Kraken get a penalty there? Yes, he did. You're right. And looks like Lewis is going around the Watsy going around the outside of turn 1, and that's going to be very, very brave. I think he's going to back out of that. Might show a bit of respect there, Douglas. Yes, he does. Of course, he does. Racing with the academy guys, and it's a drag race now down to turn 2, which is going to be very tough because they're still side by side. Now, who's going to back out? Very, very brave here. Who is it going to be? And none of them back out. Looks like they've both. That's really good driving from both of them. Absolutely superb. Douglas knew what to do there. Backed out. Saw that Watsy had
Zoe's making up space on the back end now. Those guys.
Zoe is definitely, and saw that opportunity, and now going down the inside of Douglas for position. So can she get that done? Who's going to be last of the late breakers? It's going to be Douglas, and manages to hold that place off. So he's always having a really good race, as you said. You were really looking forward to seeing how she does, and still there in the top 8 with Mammy now closing in just behind in 9th.
Yeah, that's what happens too often. You know, we see people battling in front of people, and then suddenly they make up some time because the other guys are really slowing themselves down.
Super stuff from Mammy there. Even Dave in 10th place. Still trying to find a way into that top 5 again after that big mistake.
Oh, huge penalty for Kraken again. Oh my goodness.
Another penalty, 1.5 seconds. He's not having a good time of it at the moment, is he? But Watsy's all over the back of him, trying to find a way through. Need to get away from Douglas. So this battle for the top 5 is really on. Oh, getting smoking away. Goes slightly wide. And it looks like Watsy may have made contact. But again, you just can't tell with this glitching. It's so heavy. He did back out of it.
He's going to slide past about 3 people here, though, when he gets this penalty.
Yeah, and he's gone wide again over the gravel. And again, I'm not too sure if that is, but Watsy's gone down the inside for that position. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. So penalty will have to be taken from Kraken. He's going to have to stay on the left-hand side here. And he takes the penalty, and they all just fly past him. And so does Mammy. So that's a...
Wow.
They needed that, didn't they? They needed a bit of a breather from the glitch fest that's going on. But Watsy and Douglas having a great race, and Douglas has gone back into 5th place after a great move around the outside at Blanchimo there.
Yep, and looks like Jamie's still trying to reel in Digby. It's only, what is it, 2.5, but boy, it varies from time to time. So, but man, that best battle's right there in the middle for sure.
Yeah, definitely, and we're keeping an eye on that. As we say, Watsy has just gone back into 5th place, dropped back into 6th, and Zoe looking down the inside of Watsy hasn't quite got this. Mammy's just praying and persevering here, isn't she? Really doing a good job now. Constantly on the case of these guys and girls. Another drag race between Watsy and Douglas again. Slightly wide there from Watsy. Oh, Zoe's gone right off the track. She comes back on. Oh, right in front of Kraken.
You made it. That was close.
Let's see what happened there. That was really unfortunate, wasn't it? So Zoe coming up the hill. Now, what happened here? Did she clip the curb in? Oh, she must have had a glitch. She must have had a disconnect or something. Yeah, she's disconnected.
She's back in now. She's driving. I think she...
Yeah, something happened there, like the steering wheel packed up or something. Not too sure, but back on track, and that's a real shame. She's got massive damage, and we said before, you get damage on here, it's back into the pit. So Lewis 8.2 in the lead, which is what we expected. There's Carlos Octane in 2nd, with Digby there in 3rd place. Third. He's having a good run here, and he's not that far behind the man in 2nd place, Carlos Octane. He's like 3 seconds. But as you said, Jamie's really closing in now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's cut it down. He's cut almost a second off that pace. He's on his best lap as well right now. So it's a good run by Jamie to reel him in.
We have a spinner as well. I'm not too sure it is. I'm going to keep an eye on Mammy. It might be a little bit further back. So let's have a look. So they're coming around the corner here. Everyone seems okay. Yes, further back, and it is... Who's that? Is that Richard Pugh? think it is. It might even be Demon Dave. It's Dave. Oh, it's Dave again. He's had another spin. That's really unfortunate.
Got a penalty off it too.
And a penalty. So Digby feeling the pressure now. As you can see, Jamie trying to go down the inside, and he couldn't hug the wall this time, could Digby? And Jamie's got the inside line. He's going to try and defend it as much as he can. He's going to have to leave that wide. And on the brakes, tries to turn in. Jamie gets it done. Cutback could be on for Digby, but Jamie gets a good run out the corner. But this is exactly where Digby wants him. He's going to sit right on his case now.
Something happened to Douglas there. Something went awry. I think he hit on the brakes and he realized he was overshooting and he got out of the way.
Not good, is it? Not good. Oh, there could be a penalty here. There could be a penalty here for Jamie. We're going to go on board with Digby, see if he can close the gap up. Really want to lever it in. Oh, hold on. We've got a spinner. We have a spinner up front. Now, is that a driver at the back? Is that Richard Pugh? Nobody's gone past. Overshoot. That's Zoe. So Zoe's on a contact there with Jamie.
Mammy and Kraken both off.
So we're going to have to go and have a look at that. So Digby's gone back into second place with Jamie there in fourth. Let's have a look with where is Mammy. We're just in front, aren't we? So let's keep an eye on this battle. Through the corner. Oh yeah, that's another glitch. That's a massive contact. Massive contact. And that is the problem we're having at the moment. These glitches. They're both down and out. Let's go back to that battle. Up front, it's still at it. Hammer and Tong. In wide. Oh! Wide is Jamie. And Digby's still trying to chase down. 3 minutes to go. Pushing that a little bit too hard. The battle for fifth has sort of settled down a little bit. Douglas is still trying to chase down Watsy. He's having a good race here, is Douglas. Great to see him up in the top 10.
Yeah, Watsy got a penalty, so Douglas should be able to catch him here.
Yeah, and the other thing is that Ayrton, obviously after the incidents behind, has now grabbed himself a 7th spot, which is going to be over the moon. So is Demon Dave.
Digby got back third as well.
Let's take a look at that. I've got that saved. We'll take a look at that in a minute. So Digby now back into third place. Now, what is Jamie going to do here? Tries that inside line. Quite get that done. Uses the back end, manages to get it under control. That looked like a pad sort of save there. Hard on the brakes of the two drivers. Again, Digby holding that third place. Cutback could be on here for Jamie. Gets a good drive out the corner again. Still side by side. This is the battle we need to keep an eye on. But is he going to try and drive around the outside of Digby into the braking zone? Will try and drive around. Great respect from the two drivers.
Yeah, those guys have been going side by side a lot and no incident, so good for them.
So look where that got done, and yeah, you're right. He'd done it just before the long, fast sweeping left-handers through Blanchimont did Digby. So he's back there into third place, but he's still. Sorry, mate.
Watsy with a good run on Douglas here. Let's see what happens going up the hill.
So with them two side by side still with Digby and Jamie. Jamie's now gone back into third place as they rally down another lap. Oh, there's a little tap there from Digby, pushes Jamie out wide, but he's going to back off there. He's gone a bit too far. He might get a reset there. So Digby did back out of that one, which is great to see. Let's keep an eye on the battle between Douglas and Watsy. It looks like Douglas got away with that one there, Jesse.
He did. He started to pull away. I'm not sure what happened, but Watsy lost some momentum going up there. Now he's got it back.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if they keep playing around, Nevin's going to be right on their backside because he's only, 3 seconds behind now, and it's going down very, very quickly with these two battling. So Lewis in the lead, 11 seconds. Then we've got Carlos Octane in second place.
Oh, penalty for Jamie as well.
Jamie with a penalty and was given the spot back as well by Digby. So you can see the contact happened and given that spot back. So let's see what happens here. Still Douglas and Watsy having a cracking little battle here with Demko Patrick still 3 seconds behind. Let's keep an eye on the penalty. Make sure that gets done properly. He's slightly wide again. He's using all the track and a little bit more as Jamie. He's very confident around these curbs. He will be taking only half seconds, so he will be able to keep the power on, and he might just be able to hold He does. He holds Digby off as we take a look at the leader who crosses the line and has another lap, but it's going to be Carlos Octane coming through. I think that's going to be the last lap for him, and he is going to finish second. So it will be Lewis that takes this win. And who is going to take third? Jamie in third place. It's going to be Digby in fourth. Unless something drastic happens on this exit. And it looks like it's going to be a drag race to the line, but Jamie manages to hold third place from Digby in fourth. It's going to be Watsy, or is it going to be Douglas? He's going to try and hold that inside line. No, he's got it done. Good move there from Watsy. Great clean racing between two of them. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be very happy with that result. So Watsy in fifth, Douglas in sixth. It's going to be Nemkov actually in seventh after the spin early on. That could have changed dramatically. It's going to be, hopefully, it's going to be Demon Dave in eighth. So he comes around the bus stop now for the final time and crosses the line, and he will take that eighth place. So congratulations to him. It will be Mammy in ninth, and just unfortunate about that incident at the start of the race with Richard Pugh there in 10th. Fortunately, it's going to be Kraken in 11th place, and Zoe did well to try and close the gap up on these guys at the end. But Kraken's going to finish it over the line, and he's going to take 11th, and Zoe will finish in 12th place. But winner is definitely going to be this guy. You've got a penalty now, Jesse. As he goes round.
I was going to say too about the Jamie and Digby. I think Digby, I think he let off when Jamie took his penalty. So I think Digby thought that he may have created that penalty. So good tip of the hat to him. That was good sportsmanship.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great shout. Yeah, you're probably right, because I mean we've seen that half second doesn't really do a lot of justice, does it, for the speed? But obviously you can see he didn't want to attempt a challenge. Even through the bus stop either. So yeah, great shout there, mate, and well done to Digby and Jamie. Great stuff. Carlos with a second place, so he'll be very pleased with that. Watsy again, great race with him and Douglas, and Nevin again. It was just a real shame because he was very consistent apart from that big spin he had early on there, Jesse.
Yeah, there were some incidents early on. That was a tough situation. And we're racing all the ASTON races on the same racetrack, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
All right, so it's time for everybody to take a lesson from this first race and understand the limits.
Yeah, definitely. And there's your race results, and it looks like Lewis just about managed to make that one through. So well done to Lewis. Obviously, he'll get 50% of those points for his teammate. So that'll be D-Man taking that their points that he required. Obviously with a bad disconnect, and not the only one, because we've had the same issue today, hence why we've done a rerun of this live stream, and this will be posted on YouTube. So Lewis takes the win and does get a second penalty at the end there as well. So Carlos, a bit shame because he's a lap down. That was Carlos after that, but that could have made it interesting. So Carlos Octane in second place, Jamie in third, Digby fourth, Watsy fifth, Douglas in sixth, Nevin in seventh, Demon in 8th, then we have Mammy in 9th, Richard in 10th, Kraken 11th, and Zoe in 12th place. That was a good race there, Jesse, and apologies to everyone that was watching earlier on that we had to do this stream just randomly the way we've done it. So hopefully everyone enjoyed it, and we're hopefully going to get the interviews up now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and hope you enjoyed the racing tonight. We'll get this sent out as soon as we can, but let's see if we've got a few drivers into the chat, which we have. We have LB Racing. So LB, looks like you're the only one that we can speak to, because the other top three, the other two have, I think, decided that's enough for tonight. But great race, mate, for your teammate, but obviously that's his substitute used, but it was a good substitute, do you think?
It was an interesting substitution. I haven't actually practiced yet around here, so that was a good practice for next week.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, very, very tidy. Nice lap as well. That's definitely championship contention, isn't it? And but well done, great job, and obviously getting those 50% of the points has really helped out, and the fastest lap. So that's obviously added an extra 2 points to that. So yeah, nice one, mate, and congratulations, well done.
Cheers. That was good. Good little practice run.
Well done, mate. Let's have a quick word with we got Mammy in, and also we got Lee in as well. So it says Lethal Lee, but it's Nathan, isn't it? So let's have a chat with Nathan. Nathan, obviously car's a little bit all over the place and caused a few incidents, which is a real shame. But enjoyed your race tonight, apart from that? No, we haven't got Lee. He's there, but he's decided not to say anything. So, unfortunately... oh,
can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you, mate. Hello, mate. Are you okay?
Ah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, not bad. Yeah, obviously, still trying to learn the game, to be honest with you, but obviously trying to get my head round of keeping my eyes watching here, there and everywhere. Obviously, my internet probably don't help me sometimes with the glitching, but yeah, it wasn't too bad overall.
Yeah, he did a good job, mate. It was a super job, and you know, it's just a shame. Is obviously we know there's a difference between obviously the PS4, PS5, and the bandwidths and everything, but hopefully we'll get that sorted out. But mate, well done. Great to see you in the race, and hope you have a good one in the next round. Well done.
Cheers, dude.
Let's have. Oh, there we go. Mr. Carlos Octane is in the house, so let's have a quick chat with him. It was a good race, mate. How do you feel about that second place? And obviously, you know you had Lewis in front of you. Obviously, we know he's in the championship. Obviously, gets half the points, but you'll be leading the championship going into round 2. So, how do you feel about that?
Oh well, that's a surprise. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's good. Wow. It's yeah. I had a great race. A bit lonely. Obviously, got that limits penalty second lap, I think it was, and then that was it. He just ran away with it, and I had a bit of a close moment with the third place. Got right up behind me, but I managed to gap him, and then that was it. It's just a bit of a lonely one.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, but I mean, it's a super job, mate. I mean, obviously, you look at the screen at the minute, and your targets are, you hit your targets really, because obviously we know Jamie can drive. We've seen, I was very shocked that he didn't carry on in qualifying, so I'm not too sure what happened there. We didn't actually get a chance to speak about it, but hopefully we will in a moment. But yeah, I mean, that sort of shows you the targets you're at. Jamie, Digby, Watsy, Douglas, Nevin Kirkpatrick had a good run. Demon Dave was on fire, and then just had a few mishaps in the race. But yeah, it's going to be a very, very tense one. And looking at those times, this is going to be a frightening championship. But well done, congratulations.
Thanks, mate. Well, it obviously helps. I've actually raced in real life, so obviously yes. Other tracks I probably won't do as well, but but at least this one I know. So
you'll be fine. I'm pretty sure of that.
I've got a little bit of a gap now, so got a cushion now, buffer.
Nice one, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Cheers,
mate.
Craig. Thanks for that, mate.
You're welcome.
Well done. Good work, mate.
We do have third place in as well. Jamie's in the chat. Hopefully we can have a chat with him. And Jamie, that was a good battle with you and Digby. I think Digby, we were just wondering if Digby sort of backed off after with that penalty, because obviously we saw a little bit of contact. You went off track, and then obviously you got a penalty later on in the race. And then it looked like he backed out because he didn't want to pass you for that third place because of what happened earlier on. But that could have been a different race for you, couldn't it? Because you could have really been up there with the top 2, I reckon.
Qualified at the back. I raced hard. I don't regret anything.
Oh, there we go. That was nice and quick and easy. Cheers for that, Jamie. So he gets a podium. He's in third place, so congratulations to him. What happened in qualifying, mate, then? Because obviously you did like 1 lap and then or 2 laps and then you just sort of stopped. Was you happy with your qualifying, or was there something wrong?
No, everything was fine.
Awesome. There we go. We've got another one like that now, Jesse. It's one-liners. Brilliant. Thanks, Jamie. Awesome stuff. Gets a podium and he's in third place, but obviously potentially, really, he's second in the championship as well. So well done to you, Jamie. Awesome stuff. Good to see you, mate. Can't have a word with Digby because he's not there, but we will have a word with Ravy Davy. Oh, we'll have a quick word with Mammy, because Mammy was really unfortunate in that race because she was right in the pack, but managed to claw her way through. But unfortunately, with the incidents that happened and obviously the contact with Kraken through El Rouge, that didn't really help you, did it, Mammy? Hello, Mammy? Oh, she's there. She's speechless. We'll come back to Mammy. Hopefully we'll have a chat with her in a minute. So let's have a word with Richard, because Richard was, again, it's one of those races, very, you're trying to be consistent, you're trying to do the right thing. I think you need to be a bit more aggressive, mate.
I had an absolute mare, mate, to be honest with you.
No. Yeah, go on, mate. Off you go. Sorry, yeah, it's just unfortunate. I still love your livery, though. It's beautiful.
Oh, I changed it up a bit for this one. They normally a bit boring, so give us some colour.
You did. It was very difficult, mate. Really tough race today, but yeah, you know, we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Congratulations, anyway. Well done. Great to see you in the championship.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Well, hopefully do a bit better in the next one, and hopefully my wheel won't give me any tech issues like it did for this one. But
yeah, I think
onwards and upwards, ready for the next one.
yeah, definitely, mate. Well done, buddy. Great stuff. Let's have a quick word. Is Mammy there now? Is she? Oh, yes, she's
I'm
there.
here, Craig.
Yeah,
Sorry,
she's
I'm
there.
using my mobile. Forgot about push to talk. Sorry about that.
That's okay. So Mammy's on, and yeah, we're just saying about the obviously the incident you had with
Yeah,
Nathan,
it
which is a
was-
real shame.
Yes, two incidences. Oh, it was terrible. Okay, first corner, as we took the first bend, Chaz, I'm not sure what his racer name is, was very glitchy, so I didn't know where to go. It was either knock him or spin out, one of the two. And yeah, and then the other two incidences, we'll talk about that later. But I remember,
But you've had a good evening,
yeah, I
really,
know.
haven't you? Because you
Yeah.
haven't done too bad at
Terrible
all.
evening.
Hmm.
It was a terrible evening. The race
Aye.
would have been well if it wasn't for those incidences. I mean, I was catching up to Watsy, and then we had the incidents there as well. So yeah, it's just one of those races. But let's hope the next one will go better.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
most of the drivers is the first time doing the conference as well. So yeah.
Yeah, lot to go through and a lot to talk and a lot to you know, establish. But it was yeah, it didn't go too bad. But obviously there was a few instances that need to address it. But well done, Mammy.
Yeah.
Good to
Aye.
keep pushing and you never gave up. So well done, great stuff.
Thanks.
Let's have a word. Is Ravy Davy there? Because I'm absolutely gutted for him. Because are you there, Dave? Can you speak? Are you? His mic's off at the moment. I don't know if he can, but I was really unfortunate for him if he can't. But we'll talk to you, Jesse, because I was really gutted for him because you know he was right up there, wasn't he? And obviously we're just talking about his Fanatec wheel that was damaged, and he was doing a super job, and just a couple of mistakes lost him.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, that track's extremely tough. I've done just a tiny bit of practice on it so far for the upcoming race, but I'm not looking forward to it all that much. I feel like just staying on the tarmac is half the battle with this race. You know, I mean, we saw guys going wide, just all race long. I mean, you know, we always say slower is faster sometimes, and that was clearly the case here. There's some guys that could have taken 2 or 3 extra spots if they just let off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. That's a great shout, mate. And yeah, as you said, we've seen it today, and real shame from the drivers. But you know, these things happen, and we'll get back and running, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Thursday, where I put my feet up because Mr. LB Racing will be commentating.
Oh, fancy!
And yeah, so it'll be nice for me to watch and see how everyone gets on and cheer my team on for a change. So absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure having you, Jesse, and all the drivers. So thanks very much for joining me, and good luck to you on Thursday.
Appreciate it. See you soon.
Thank you very much. Well done to the drivers tonight as well. Lewis taking the win. Obviously, Carlos Octane will be leading the championship going into the next round, and also the cracking race that Esther and Sophie and Sarah has in the AWRC. So thank you everyone for joining us. My name is Craig Cook, and this is CCC Racing, and I really do hope you've had a fantastic evening tonight watching the races. So that's from me. That's all, and we'll speak to you again. Take care, everyone. Have a super night. Good night.